What's going on, YouTube? It's ya boy, Cam ATL, and welcome back to another video with ya boy. Drop a like down below because I already know you're gonna love it. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Comment anything in the comment section to enter your name into the $50 giveaway I do every single week on this channel. And it's hump day. And y'all already know my favorite day of the week is hump day, man. We're looking for a sweep. We're looking to smash just like we did yesterday, man. So many members were spamming us with winning slips last night. Love to see that. Love to see it. Love to see everybody having success, man. It's awesome to see. Again, real quick before we get into it, I am at Props Made Easy as always. Incredibly excited to get into these top plays for you guys. Props Made Easy is only $20 a month. It is $30+ a month cheaper than the next cheapest option to find plus EV in this industry. Why? Because we wanted the regular bettors, these 18-year-olds just getting into betting for the first time, to immediately be able to afford a tool where they're not using all of their bankroll on the tool. They're using majority of their bankroll on the slips themselves and actually able to start on a good note. These tools are way too expensive for the regular people. Okay, these other tools are literally only built for like people who are betting thousands of dollars a month. That's not most of you. So that's what Props Made Easy is here to do. In the very beginning, the reason why I partnered up with Props Made Easy and the people of Props Made Easy is because they had one thing in common with me. The main thing in common with me was they wanted to build something affordable for every single bettor. Even the ones just starting out, something affordable for y'all. Because look, at the end of the day, there's one thing that is 100%, there's two things 100% factual. One thing, you'll never always win in betting. We know that, right? You will always have losses at times. It's about betting smart consistently and you'll be profitable. Number two, though, right? The second most important thing in this industry, maybe the number one most important thing in this industry, is you have to use a tool at this point to have the full amount of success. Without a tool, just doing it on your own, you won't be able to get the amount of data that you can get for $20 a month at Props Made Easy within seconds before a play is bumped at this point. You have to have a tool to be able to have full success. So anybody who's been trying to do this in the early stages of their betting world, you've been trying to have success in this industry and you're just struggling to have success, there's a reason. Because why that's happening is because you don't have a tool and everyone else does. You're not able to beat the bumps. So every play you're getting at minus EV. Because by the time you finally realize it's a good play, everyone who knows it's a good play has already taken it. People who are Props Made Easy members and other tool members. That's just the fact of the matter. You feel what I'm saying? Like, everyone's got a tool. Do you? That's the point. Props Made Easy is only $20 a month, man. So it makes things easy. Also, join the Sharp Society. The Sharp Society is nearing 400 sharp shooters in the Sharp Society members thing. There's over 20,000 people at Props Made Easy. Y'all need to join the Sharp Society. If you are a Props Made Easy member, you need to join the Sharp Society and get locked in, okay? We are starting to add badges. So people who are in, you're starting to add badges. As you can see, Sharp Certified badge is already available already. And what happens is, if you are somebody who uses the tools correctly and knows how to fully use the tools, and we believe that you could give others advice correctly on how they can have the most success and you fully understand betting, you will receive a Sharp Certified badge, okay? We are doing a certified flexor badge that's dropping today. Anybody who posts success they have with the Props Made Easy tools on their social media, they will get a certified flexor badge in the Sharp Society as well. So you'll be able to start collecting badges. And just look, man, we're just a group coming together to work together and become the best bettors ever. So if you're a new bettor especially, this is one of the big benefits of Props Made Easy as well. You get access to the Sharp Society for free on the page. There's not a Discord you got to worry about and all that shit. It's straight up on Props Made Easy. So definitely join up. Posted a little prize pick. As you can see, all the success people are having. Love to see it. Hanokami Dre. Props to you, brother. We've got Props Made Easy members that are Sharp certified, giving advice on DFS books and stuff. So again, we're just here to help things out, man. So look at all this. Christopher Barron. Look at all the W's from yesterday utilizing the tools, man. Love to see that shit, man. Props to you. But yeah, as you can see, there's members. Sharp Certified will show up next to your name. PMU was surgical last night. Fabian, good shit, brother. Good shit. So yeah, anyway, tools are amazing. The Sharp Society is amazing, especially if you're a new bettor. Get locked in. Let's talk about the plays for today, baby. Let's get it. Now, if you didn't watch yesterday's video, there's been some major updates to Props Made Easy, and that's another thing. Not only are we only $20 a month, but we consistently look to update and make things better for the user. So, what has been updated? You can now multi-select sports. Now, you can either select EV books. Now, as you can see, these sports are all EV optimized. So they will show you the best EV spots. Okay, so you can select these together or you can select the non together. Okay, but you can't select together, like you can't do NBA EV with CS2 at the same time because one is a sportsbook differential with CS2 and the other's an EV. So, right, so the EV sports are going to have a ton of books baked into them and be great. So for this instance, in the video, we're going to do NBA, MLB, and NHL. We're going to update. Let's talk DFS books first, and then we will move on to what's left. If you remember as well, I mentioned to you guys something yesterday that I want you to understand. If you're only playing DFS books, I feel like the EV level, you can go down to about the 3 to 4 range if you need to. Because a lot of times, if you're only playing the DFS books, if you're a new bettor and you're only on the DFS books, like you're a Prizepicks bettor and all that stuff, you can take down to 3%. Just take the highest that's available though. Props Made Easy was built to make you be able to know the best options in seconds. The longer you take scrolling down to find a 3, the best options will already be gone. Okay, so find the best. As you can see, I have the DFS books selected. Whatever DFS books you use, you can select those and then click update, and then you're good and all you will see. At the top of the list, you can see Mookie Betts over 0.5 runs is an 8.15 EV on Underdog. He's minus 138 consensus odds out of 29 books. It's almost to that 30 range, so it's definitely still in play. It's right there on that range of 30 books, so I consider it okay. So Mookie Betts over 0.5 runs is good. As you can see, you've got the NHL play, and you can see what sport they're on if you have them all combined right here. It says NHL right next to the game. John Carlson, over 1.5 shots on goal. The problem is only 21 books here. I definitely want it closer to 30 if I'm going to play it. The Mookie Betts runs on Dabble, over 0.5 runs. You can play Mookie Betts at a 6.08. It's definitely better over on Underdog, though, because of the payout structure. Nolan Jones on Underdog. Over 0.5 bases at a 5.82, minus 131 consensus among 34 books, puts it at a 5.82 on Underdog. Like that spot as well. Let's see what else pops. Dansby Swanson on Underdog, over 0.5 bases at a 5.67 EV, minus 131 consensus, 37 books baked into that. That's exactly what we're looking for, right? Ideally, we're looking for 5% or higher EV, 30 or more books baked into the consensus. Why are we looking for 30 or more books baked into the consensus? Because the more books you have baked into the consensus, the more accurate and true the odds will be. Our team already takes out the outlier lines. For example, sometimes you'll have sportsbooks just have crazy odds on a play, right? Like odds that just don't make much sense. Those outliers are already taken out, so we're only taking the ones that make the most sense and putting them together. Right? We're not taking, like, for example, if Dansby Swanson's over 0.5 bases is averaged about minus 130 across all of the books, but yet you have one book at minus 180, we're not even going to look at that book because obviously they've got some shit going on. You feel what I'm saying? We want to look at the true odds and understand the true odds over a mass look, right? So Dansby Swanson over 0.5 bases is great at a 5.67. On Prizepicks, another play that's right there, 26 books, almost there, 5.63 EV, so he's definitely on that level. On a site like Prizepicks where the options aren't as vast, you can definitely pull the trigger on a Grant Holmes under 17.5 outs as well. When it comes to basketball, we have a few popping in. We haven't had any basketball at the top, I just noticed. Wow, it's all baseball and hockey. And then all of a sudden down here you get to Lou Dort. He's only got 20 books baked in though. You've got Christian Braun over 19.5 PRA on Underdog at a 5.36, 29 books. Again, you don't have to be too fucking stingent. You can play something like that. It's close enough. But yeah, some great plays, man. Let's look at just NBA for the DFS books real quick. There's been some great plays, by the way. Like Isaiah Hartenstein was a really good one on his over rebounds not too long ago. I wonder what his line is on Prizepicks right now. What did they put Isaiah Hartenstein's rebounds to? Hartenstein. Isaiah Hartenstein's rebounds Oh, they took his regular rebounds off and made it only Goblin. By the way, the Demons and Goblins are fixed as well, by the way. But yeah, so Isaiah Hartenstein's was like over a 6 EV, 60 books into the consensus odds. Like amazing play on Prizepicks just earlier this morning when I first woke up. And now they don't even have his rebounds available on Prizepicks. It's only a Goblin that's available at 6.5 rebounds. So that's funny. So again, that's what Props Made Easy does. It helps you catch those plays that will not last forever. The best options. All you can do in this industry is beat CLV. What does that mean? Closing line value is what CLV is. You want to get a play at better odds than what it ends up being by close, because then you beat the value. And that's what it's all about. You want to do that on a consistent basis, and you will be profitable long term. Let's move on to all books. And let's look at NBA, NHL, and MLB. Let's look over the absolute best options among all books. And immediately, what do y'all see? Non-DFS books are at the top. I keep telling y'all all the time, if you have an ability to be able to play a regular book, I definitely would suggest that. Now, you can obviously smash Prizepicks, Underdog, Betr, and all that using the Props Made Easy tools. We're built to do anything. But you can also upgrade and do straight bets on any of the regular books as well if you have access to doing that. So anyway, the best options we have, 26 books, 25 books baked in the consensus, 25. Let's scroll down until we get something with a good amount of books. Miles Straw over 0.5 hits is heavily juiced at minus 150 though. Karl Anthony Towns under 18.5 points at plus 100 on Bet365. 8.38 EV, 38 books are baked into an average consensus of minus 118 on the under 18.5 points on Karl Anthony Towns. We're getting this at plus 100 on Bet365, where it's minus 118 everywhere else. I use the analogy all the time. Let's say you're reselling shoes. It's the same idea. You want to buy those shoes at a spot where you're getting the best deal compared to another spot where you'd pay worse. Let's say you're trying to make the most profit on some shoes. You're going to buy the shoes at 150 at one store before you'd buy them at 200 at another. Why? Because you're going to make more profit buying it at 150. That's what we're doing. We're buying Karl Anthony Towns under 18.5 points at plus 100, where it's minus 118 everywhere else. Worse odds. You feel what I'm saying? So love that cat play under 18.5 points. Love that. We're going to lock that one in. Another play that just stuck out to me, Jamal Murray over 5.5 assists is minus 113 on FanDuel. 8.23 EV percent, 61 books baked into the over 5.5 assists. Again, we're buying Jamal Murray's over 5.5 assists at minus 113 on FanDuel. And again, you don't have to pair plays up on these regular books. Straight bet them. The lower the amount of legs you have, the better the EV you're going to have, the better the chances at profit you're going to have long term. Jamal Murray over 5.5 assists is minus 113. We're buying it at minus 113, where it's minus 134 everywhere else. Worse odds. You're getting more profit playing it at minus 113 if it hits than the minus 134 everywhere else among 61 books. So love that spot as well. Let's see what else pops out to me before we move on to the game center. Jaren Duran. Overs 1.5 bases at minus 104 on Profit X, 8.05 EV percent. 48 books are baked into a minus 122 consensus on the over 1.5 books, 1.5 bases. We're buying Duran over 1.5 bases at minus 104, where he's minus 122 everywhere else. Again, you're getting a spot where you're getting it at minus 104, where most likely it's going to close closer to this. Love it. That's what it's all about, baby. Anyway. I'm just here to, look, I'm just here to help. I'm just here to help. All right. I just want y'all to be pro level bettors the moment you enter the betting industry. That's what I'm here to do. All right. Let's see. Oh, man. Okay. All right. So there's some interesting spots. Now, first of all, as you all could see, I was scrolling just because I saw the 36 books and I was looking for a higher book count. By the way, we do have multi-select that'll be available here within the next like 10 minutes. You'll be able to select multiple sports and multiple books on the Game Center as well. But for right now, looking at NBA, a pick that really sticks out to me, first of all, is probably going to be, as you scroll down, you immediately see a 72 book option right here. The more books, the more true the odds are going to be. And it's still over the 5% EV at a 5.6 EV. The Oklahoma City Thunder minus 10.5 point spread, you can get at minus 100 on Novig. Now I get it. Denver won game one. Completely understand. A lot of people would shy away from this play because Denver won game one. Okay? And could Denver win game 2? Absolutely. But I'm going to buy this play at better odds. I'm going to buy this play at great odds. You're buying it at minus 100 on Novig for the minus 10.5 point spread, where the minus 10.5 point spread is up to minus 111 across 72 books. So again, you're buying it at better odds right here, and that's all that you need to focus on. Regardless of what your gut thinks may happen in the game, you need to take where the value is the best. Okay? If you scroll down a little bit, you will see a play that will definitely become interesting if that can go up slightly. 4.75 EV, and I want to reiterate to you, you don't have to fade this because this is so crazy. You can still take this play. The Cavaliers' money line against the Pacers is only minus 120. I fully would expect them to get their W after taking this loss in the last one. So on the 9th when they play, on May 9th, I would take the Cavs, and you can grab it early while it's minus 120 on DraftKings. They're minus 133 money line across 115 books, whereas you can get it at minus 120 right now on DraftKings. I would definitely take the Cavs money line for when they play on the 9th early, if I were you. I would take that for sure. Not because, yes, my gut feels like the Cavs are going to go out and get the W after losing game 1, 100%. But I also, that's where the data is telling you to go. So that's what matters the most. Looking at MLB, you immediately can see the Atlanta Braves plus 134 odds on FanDuel for the first half money line three-way. They're plus 116 across 49 books with an 8.14 EV percent. So Atlanta Braves plus 134 first half money line three-way is a fantastic option to grab. And then right down here, with 62 books built into the consensus, the Toronto Blue Jays, a long shot. Remember, you don't use your full normal bankroll on a long shot like this. But Toronto Blue Jays, first inning money line three-way at plus 300 against LA. First inning money line three-way at a 7.59 EV, 62 books baked into a 271 average, where you're getting it at plus 300. Again, it's all about buying it at a better value. Buying it at a better cost than where you would get it anywhere else. All right? Anyway, thank y'all for joining me as always, man. And as always, let's have another amazing day. Over at greenlightdfs.com, we have been absolutely destroying DFS lineups on DraftKings and FanDuel. If you've never gotten involved in DFS, you need to. If you're curious about what DFS is and the lineups and stuff for DraftKings and FanDuel, Google it. But real quick, I'll just tell you, you create a lineup based off of different players cost a certain amount, and you want to build a lineup, 2 pitchers, and some different position players as well. You have 50,000 fake dollars to use, and all the players cost different amounts depending on how good they are. You put a lineup together that's the most optimal in your opinion. You put that into tournaments that can win you 6 figures if you get first place. So we had a huge night last night coming at the top of contests and everything. So if you want to get involved in that, Greenlight DFS is your best place for that. GreenlightDFS.com. We provide optimal lineups for that, for DraftKings and FanDuel, for MLB and NBA. All right, so thank y'all for joining me as always. Looking forward to another amazing day, man, and let's get it. PropsMadeEasy.com, only $20 a month. Make sure you join Props Made Easy at the only $20 a month, and then get involved in the Sharp Society, man. Start stacking up those badges. I'm excited to see a bunch of people with a whole bunch of badges and shit. It's going to be cool, man. It's just a cool little community to join up with. Definitely need to do it if you want to become a better bettor in general and actually make money in this game. Like, it's a real community that'll really help you make money. I just posted a slip yesterday over there that cashed. So there's plenty of different ways to make money and just learn over in the Sharp Society. So definitely excited for that, man. Thank y'all as always, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace.